well, the story of Long Pig is a bunch of separate groups of people, very different groups of people who all have their own backstory and development. Sort of all make plans to converge on this gigantic Halloween party of the century, and on their way there, they all sort of get sidetracked and attacked by these psychotic, cannibalistic killers. And I sort of ended up in this whole production almost by accident. I knew Brack and Matt beforehand, and they had called me up one night and they said, "We know you're really interested in movies, and we're going to talk to this guy here in town who is gearing up to make a movie. And if you want to come and just hang out and see what it is, maybe you can get on with like a little production assistant job." And I thought, okay, for sure. And I showed up, and he and Carlo just said, "Here's a script. Go up there and read lines with them."
A woman has just as much right to be called a fag as a man.
Okay.
That. But you would be wrong. You can suck my cock. You can both suck my cock. Women can be fags. Women are fags. That girl from this morning was a fag. You know, every time you say that word, fag, you could be charged with a hate crime. What? When you say that word, it means you could be charged with a hate crime.
And so I went up there and I read with them, and then afterwards he talked to me and he said, "Would you like to be in the movie?" And so that's how I sort of ended up. And then I started reading the script, and what I liked about it was it's a very, at its core, it's a slasher flick. And so you kind of go in with the knowledge this is a slasher flick, which means A, B, C, and D is going to happen. But what I was interested in is that in between A, B, C, and D, he actually stuck in little, A1s and A2s and A3s, and he actually, as I read it, and you don't see this very often in horror movies, but a good chunk of it is talking about the characters and developing the characters and let you get to know them and making you familiar with them before slaughtering them off. I mean, so many horror movies are just basically cows to the slaughter, and they're all faceless young people with long flowing hair and big breasts, and then you get to see them ripped up, and then it's credits. And Carlo didn't want to do that, so he fleshed everyone out, and even whenever a new character was created halfway through the movie, he still gave them time to develop. And so I think that gives him a little bit of credit.